Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Whitney and I'm a fragrance and flavor enthusiast. Here on my channel, we mostly explore fragrances, but I sometimes like to throw in other content here and there just for fun. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone that has viewed, liked, commented, shared, and subscribed. So today I will be sampling 4 niche fragrances that I've been wanting to smell for a hot minute. And what I'm going to be doing today is actually testing it on my skin. So hence the sleeveless top. I figured I would try this way, since trying these dabber vials on paper wasn't the easiest experience. So I figured, why not just test it on my skin to eliminate an additional step that's potentially a lot messier. That was my logic. So let's get into it. So the company that I purchased my samples from is scentsplit.com. They were one of the first, I guess you could say, decant houses that I discovered when I was first researching decants and sampling. So I'm super happy that I have some samples here to test out from them, because they do have a wide variety of niche fragrances and designer as well that, you know, beat purchasing, like blindly purchasing a whole bottle as opposed to trying out a sample first to distinguish whether or not you're interested, especially if you don't have access to niche fragrances like readily available in your area like me. So yeah, let's get into it. I said that already. So let's really get into it. So first up we have Floriental from Comme des Garçons. And I really like the bottle a lot. I'm not really sure, or at least I don't remember right now, why I was even interested in this fragrance, but how about I look at the notes and read? Well, actually, I'm trying to decide. Do I want to look at the notes first to remind myself of what's in it? Or do I want to see if I could pick up on notes? I think that's what I'm going to do. I think what I'm going to do is do a first impression where I smell the fragrance first, see how I feel, and then come back 10 minutes later and smell it again, and then look into the notes to see if I could confirm, or would it be correct, any incorrect interpretations, I guess. I suppose that's what we'll do. So right, Floriental. Like I said, I was interested in this fragrance because that bottle is beautiful, and honestly, I don't remember off the top of my head what the notes are or how this vibes, but I imagine just based on the name, it's a floral that has like a warm, potentially sweet, resinous vibe to it. So what we're gonna do is, and I have clean skin and I have unscented lotion that I used today and unscented body wash, because I wanted to try to get as authentic as an experience as I could possibly get. So what we're gonna do is carefully. Oh, I smell it already. This smells like something I've smelled on someone before, but kind of masculine-ish. Or not masculine-ish, I think I've smelled a guy in it, maybe my dad. Kind of reminds me of a cologne from, I haven't even smelled it yet and I'm already like, I think it's, but first vibe, I smell something familiar from like the 90s. But, ooh. Okay, this is strong. Let's get that cat hair off. I think I'm gonna do, what's the easiest way? Let's do this. So I'm tilting it and then dragging it down, which didn't do anything. So I guess I'm gonna, okay, that did something. Okay. It's a little wet. I mean, I guess the alcohol, well, actually, obviously there's still alcohol in it. I guess my logic was smelling it right away may be too intense, but okay. So it does have like a balsamic kind of vibe to it. Right off the top, this isn't my style at all. It is floral and it does smell pretty much exactly like I described it could potentially smell based on the name. I'm not sure if this is marketed towards like men or women or whatever, but this smells quite like unisex to me, but to me it smells more masculine leaning, and it also has kind of a booziness to it. Okay, so that's cool. So what I'm gonna do is, with the power of editing, come back in 10 minutes and give my thoughts on Floriental. So next up, I have Note Vanilèe, Note Vanilèe from M. Micallef. And, you know, I'm partial to vanilla scents, and I think this was potentially one that was on like, I guess you can say top vanilla lists that I've seen. And basically, I just wanted to see what the hype was about. And as you can probably tell, I've had my decent experience recently with vanilla niche vanilla fragrances, which I'll link the video up above for you guys to check out. So I'm excited to try this one out to see how this competes with what I've already smelled so far from the niche genre. So let's be careful. Yeah, I think there's no like dabbers. I mean, I'm sure there are people who are very skilled at opening dabbers and using them. Still learning. Let's do this way. How do I want to do this? Is it this? Oh, there you go. Okay, that's what I'll do from now on. Okay, it's not, I smell a hint of vanilla, but nothing too overpowering. Okay, that's nice. Okay. A little woody, a little yellow floral maybe. It smells kind of, there's like a lychee, juicy fruitiness to it. I can't remember if there's lychee in here, but, or rose. It's probably rose, because rose and lychee sometimes smell the same to my nose. Okay, the opening, I was like, no, too woody. But now that I smell it, it's like a juicy vanilla almost. Okay, I like that. Honestly, the opening, I was like, oh no, woody, kind of sneezy smell, but then it's turning more sweet and juicy to me, and kind of powdery as well. So I don't think I would be like, oh yeah, that's totally a vanilla scent, but it has like a juiciness to it that I really like. Okay, this one's cool. I like. Okie dokie. So next up, we have What About Pop from the House of Oud. And I've never tried anything from the House of Oud before, but this fragrance is one that I pretty much was the most intrigued by, I guess you could say, particularly with the notes of popcorn. And the bottle itself is actually quite beautiful, and the colors are pretty much aligned with my personal aesthetic. And yeah, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. So let's give this one a try. Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna do it here. Let me see. Yeah. Just trying to think of a way to do it without. Okay. Yeah. First initial smell when I opened the vial was like a creaminess, slightly lactonic, like yogurt, but not like too crazy. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Definitely buttery. Yeah, this is nice. Like a slightly florally, slightly. I almost want to say there are yellow florals in here too, but I don't know if that's just because of the butteriness giving it that vibe, but it's definitely buttery and sweet. I don't think I would be like, oh, maybe. I was going to say, I don't think I would think this is popcorn, but there is a bit of a hint of it that I'm picking up. Okay. And I mean, I know this is a, not like a spray, but I'm wondering with my first impression how the projection is, because I am kind of like pressing my face right into it and it's not like knocking me out. So let's just see how this one develops. So last up for the fragrances, I'll be trying a fragrance that I've been wanting to smell for quite a while. It seems like a polarizing scent and I'm not entirely sure how accessible it is right now, but when I saw that Scent Split had offered samples of it, I was like, okay, this is my chance. Because I was, not that I was tempted to buy a full bottle of it, but based on the reviews and the commentary I've seen, I was like, yeah, I need to smell this for myself because I am intrigued. And the scent is Roses Berberanza by Lancome. And this is from their, the collection that features like the really intricate bottles. And yeah, let's see how this smells. Okay, I do get a whiff of it already from just like wiggling the top a little bit. So that's probably a good indication of performance, right? Okay, kind of warm, sweet. Okay, this one is kind of like draining a little bit, but let's see if y'all could see. No, no, you can't because it's like right here. Oh, okay. There's a sharpness to it that I wasn't picking up in the air. Ooh, okay. It is a little funky. Oh no, it reminds me of like getting my teeth like professionally cleaned, in the sense of that like sweet paste that is used to clean my teeth, as well as just like, you know, the natural byproduct of getting a deep clean, meaning stuff that's like deep in there getting excavated, which is not a good thing. Okay. Because it's like sweet, but almost like not even sickeningly sweet, but sick sweet. Ew. Okay. But I'm gonna let this dry down and I'm gonna come back in, let's say 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. And yeah, we're gonna just see how that one dries down, because right now, close up, it smells a little funky. In the air, it's not horrible in the air. It's kind of nice in the air, but up close, it has like a funkiness to it. So yeah, I'll be back. Okie dokie, so I am back and I'm going to sniff the scents, and each time I give it a sniff, I'm gonna check the notes on Fragrantica afterwards to see if I was on the right track or not. So we have first the note, we have Floriental from Comme des Garçons. I'm like, I honestly don't remember where I sprayed it. I mean, rolled it. Okay, I think it's there. Yeah, okay. For whatever reason, it's reminding me of a cologne that my dad either used to wear or wears. Let's see what the notes are. So it is touted as a woody, spicy fragrance for women and men. And the notes are incense, plum, sandalwood, pink pepper, labdanum, and vetiver. So it is a nice smelling scent. I guess, what am I, I feel like if it were more floral, let me see what they say about labdanum. So a deep, powerful, leathery, and ambery note. Okay, so there aren't any technically floral notes listed, but I mean, it is nice, but I don't really think this matches my style. But it does smell pretty good though. I think the only thing that maybe, yeah, it smells good, but just not my taste, like my style. Okay. So now I'm going to sniff Note Vanillée from M. Mikolev. Let's see if I could find it. Yeah, okay, so I guess I did the back of my wrist because I smell it quite strong here. So it has that juicy powderiness to it, which I actually really like. I can't really say that I would be, again, I don't think it's coming across as vanillic to me, but let's see what the notes say. Okay, so this is considered an amber vanilla for women. So the top notes are mandarin orange and citruses. Middle notes are floral notes and jasmine. And the base notes are vanilla, rum, cognac, amber, and sandalwood. Let me just double check I have the right fragrance because I am so surprised by this. This is probably the first time a boozy scent has ever gotten this kind of reaction from me. As in, I would consider this as something that would work in my collection and work for me. Like, I feel like this fits my style. And I'm happy about that because I can't say that boozy fragrances really typically work well for me. But there's something about this that I really like. And maybe it's just all the citruses that are making it smell juicy. And maybe the floral notes are that rose. But yeah, I like this. And it's not like, I guess sometimes when like I see boozy notes and sometimes even sandalwood, those notes can sometimes make a fragrance kind of smell more masculine leaning to me. But I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, this is totally feminine, but it's feminine enough where I feel like this would not be out of character for me to wear. I'm intrigued. All right, cool. Nice. All right. So next we have What About Pop from the House of Oud. And I think it's somewhere around here, right? Yeah. Okay. So it has like it's still quite sweet. And you know what it kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me, and this is no way me like cheapening how this scent smells, but it kind of reminds me of how Ariana Grande's Cloud smells, in the sense of it being airy and sweet and kind of like the actual kind of smell of it, but not in any which way a dupe. But I guess the smell and the vibe kind of remind me of each other. Interesting. Okay, let's see what the notes are. So the top notes are popcorn, caramel, and hawthorn. The middle notes are whipped cream, Madagascar, vanilla, and night blooming cereus. And the base notes are ebony, benzoin, musk, ambergris, and Madagascan vetiver. So maybe it's that whipped cream note. And you know what? I'm pretty sure Baccarat Rouge 540 has ambergris as a note. And you know how Cloud is often considered a dupe for that? I haven't smelled like an actual, I haven't smelled the authentic Baccarat Rouge 540 before, but I have smelled oil impressions of it. So I have a decent idea of what it smells like. And I'm pretty sure I smelled someone wearing it before too. But this is kind of giving me those vibes. And I like it. I'm intrigued. I'm all for like a salty, sweet kind of smell. And that's kind of what I'm getting as well. Okay, I'm intrigued by this. This is different. And it's like gourmand, but like it has like an interesting touch to it. I would totally explore this one more. I like that. All right, so last up we have Rose's Berberanza from Lancôme. So this is considered a floral fragrance for men and women. So let me smell it again. And when all of the scents were drying down, the Rose's Berberanza was definitely taking like front and center in terms of what my nose was picking up. So I can easily smell it from like 6 inches away. Okay, the funkiness that I was getting at the first sniff isn't as prominent anymore. But there's like, I guess the right word would be tangy and powdery and sweet. Sure, maybe there's rose in here. Yeah, okay, there is rose. Okay, so the top note is tangerine. Oops, something on my nose, hold on. So the top note is tangerine. The middle notes are damask rose, pistachio, raspberry, ginger, and green notes. And the base notes are hazelnut, honey, rum, vanilla, woody notes, benzoin, saffron, violet, and cedar. So a lot of those notes are ones that I like. And I'm wondering if it's the pistachio that's giving it that like offness to it. Because I feel like sometimes pistachio I like pistachio flavored things and I like pistachios and I do like it in fragrances, but I feel like sometimes pistachio can like, basically I've accidentally bitten into a not so good pistachio before and it has a very like pungent flavor to it. And maybe that's what I'm getting, I don't know. It is a weird one. It is kind of weird. But I feel like in the air, it just smells a lot better than it does up close, which is like rare that most people smelling you will be like right up on you, right? So I guess that's a good thing. But yeah, I would explore this one more just because it's so unusual and so intriguing. And I'm glad that the sick sweet smell has like gone. Sure, I pick up, is it rum? Yeah. Maybe a bit of the rum smell is coming in. I mean, it's well blended, right? But I feel like now that I've seen the notes, I'm kind of able to discern like what I'm actually smelling. But again, because of just what my experience, I would probably smell this again. Would I purchase it? I don't know. I have bought scents that were like intrigue at first sniff, so who knows? I'm not too sure about the availability of this one. I'm not sure if this is currently in production, but I'm sure there's people online selling this particular fragrance. So me even saying this now is probably an indication of my potential interest in buying either a bigger decant or, because it is interesting. It is very interesting. Take that as you will. So that's it for me today, guys. I'm so glad that I got to try out those 4 fragrances. And yeah, it was an interesting experience. And I think I've learned my lesson from previous sampling to take a break, as well as to have some fun seeing if I could actually distinguish what I'm actually smelling based on what notes are listed. Very interesting, very interesting. So let me know down below if you've tried any of the scents that I tested out today and what your experience with them is. I am very curious. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you later. Bye! Hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Whitney, and I'm a fragrance. Wait, what? I don't know what I'm talking about. Hello?
Hey.
So the last fragrance I'll be trying out is one that I've been wanting. What is on my nose? Hi, Muff. Hey, Muffy. You wanna come here? Hey. Hey, Kim. Come here. You wanna be on camera? You wanna be on camera? Yeah, you good girl? Okay, cool. Oh, you're coming? Hey. All right, you can do whatever you want. Hi. Okay, just don't break anything. So that is it for, well, so that's it for me today, guys. So that's it for me today, guys. I'm super glad that Muffin, thank you. Muffin, what are you doing? Please stop.